How to become a knowledge YouTuber. Episode 12.2. Regional Tropes.
By Philip Shea.
National Stereotype Tropes.
Crazy cultural comparison.
Crazy cultural comparison is a metaphor for foreign cultural figures. Compare their daily habits and social rituals with corresponding behaviors in the society in which they live. Unlike cultural conflict, this usually happens in friendly situations, mainly for laughs. Etiquette mistakes often happen by accident, because outsiders just behave normally. Most of Yakov Smirnoff's comics are based on this routine. National stereotype. Stereotypes having to do with people of specific nationalities. Some of it is a bit of truth in TV, because there is a certain basis for reality. Americans. Outside the United States, there are stereotypes of stupid, obese, lazy, ignorant, conceited, decadent, restrained, and ignorant white Americans. These pictures are mostly based on American fast food culture, which has given birth to many morbidly obese people. Indians and Pakistanis. Traditional images of Indians and Pakistanis portray them as masters, yogis, snake charmers, ascetics, or sultans. They ride elephants out to fight tigers, worship sacred cows, watch Bollywood movies or eat spicy spices and curry. The Chinese. The Chinese are portrayed as if the Middle Ages will never end, often practice kung fu, walking around with a dually on top of their head.
Made in Country X.
Overseas products and works have a reputation of complete nonsense, and it is composed of cheaper raw materials. Because they tend to have looser quality assurance standards, and are made by underpaid, overworked laborers. The Simpsons. The Simpson family sofa gimmick recently created by the famous graffiti artist Banksy. Featured workers in sweatshops in China worked hard to produce merchandise and DVD sets. Fictional culture and nation tropes.
Barbarian tribe.
Barbarian tribes are usually depicted as a group of warriors who are almost illiterate and often confused. In order to adapt to their relatively primitive state, they will wear rough clothes, like the loincloth and fur of a barbarian. American Western movies. Native Americans in movies about the Old West would use this trope. Old movies use more negative version, and newer movies will use positive one.
Multicultural alien planet.
A common decision that creators must make when world building is if each planet is going to have a culture that spans the entire world. Or do they have different races, cultures and traditions? Usually they adopt the latter. Star Wars. In the prequel trilogy, Naboo has at least two cultures, Gungans and humans. The nomadic culture of the Tusken Raiders in the original trilogy is very different from the majority of Tatooine's population. Most of the population also belong to at least two races, humans and Jawas. Language tropes.
Body language.
Accidental unfortunate gesture. A character will make a very polite, helpful gesture, or just a cool gesture, and eventually became a rather unfortunate rude or shocking person. Localization tropes. Localization refers to the change of things in the work, to help other cultures better understand and enjoy the work. The name can be changed, the gender can be changed. and the theme of Too Strange may be changed frantically to make it more acceptable and enjoyable for new audiences. When Super Mario RPG was released on the European Virtual Console, an instance of Bugger was deleted because it means British.